Namaste and welcome to a 30-minute core balance practice. It's a bit of an unusual class, this one, where I combine elements of high intensity interval training to yoga. So we'll do a little bit of meditation in this class. We'll do a high intensity workout in the middle, a little bit of ab work as well, not a lot, I promise you. And a few yoga poses in between, and towards the end we kind of cool down, we move into yin transition poses. So some of my students call it the yoga fusion class and some of them call it core balance class. So it's let's start in a seated meditation first. So you can either sit like me in virasana with your glutes on your heels and your knees bent, or you could come into a cross-legged position, whichever feels comfortable today for you. And once you arrive, just gently closing the eyes. Relax your shoulders and relax your jaws. And letting the tongue sit comfortably away from the roof of the mouth as you pay attention to my voice and focus on your breath. The first yama or ethical rule of yoga is Ahimsa. Ahimsa can be interpreted as not hurting or hitting other people. This also extends to our thoughts, feelings and words. And non-violence as a practice is not just outwardly focused, but should also be turned inwards in order to treat ourselves with kindness and compassion. Therefore, it is important to practice being more kind, accepting, and forgiving of others as well as yourself. According to the sages, when ahimsa or non-violence is fully embraced, an inner confidence emerges that is deep-seated and surprisingly powerful. Taking 3 deep breaths. Gently opening our eyes and slowly extending our legs. So we just stretch our legs a little bit because we're going to do some high intensity workout for our legs today. From here, we bring the left foot on the inside of the right leg. On the inhale, hands go towards the sky. Exhale, we fold forward. Wherever the hands reach today, maybe the shin, the ankles or the foot. One more breath. Straightening the spine, we extend the left leg, bring the right foot on the inside of the left leg. On the inhale, hands go towards the sky. Exhale, once again, Janu Shavasana, folding forward. Notice if the right sit bone is trying to come off the mat. And if it is, just grounding the sit bone down again. One more breath here. And then slowly coming up into a seat. From here, we'll transition to a down dog. So palms plug into the mat as we raise our hips towards the sky. Make sure the fingers are spread wide. And just warming up the core today, just rippling forward into a high plank first. Draw your lower belly in, engage the glutes, gaze to the top of the mat. And stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently move back to down dog. On the inhale, right leg lifts. On the exhale, right knee to the right elbow. As we hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg goes towards the sky again. And return it to the mat for a down dog. On the inhale, left leg lifts. On the exhale, bring the left knee to rest on the left elbow. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left leg to the sky. Return the left foot to the mat. Stay here for 2 more breaths. And slowly walking your feet all the way up to your hands. And then gently coming to stand, 1 vertebra at a time. So coming to the middle of your mat. So the first one we'll do is tick-tock squats. So let me demo the first one and then we'll do it together. So pick a leg, any leg. I'm going with my right leg first. Right leg goes forward. I lunge, come back to center, and then the right leg goes back, and then I lunge again, and I come back to center. We do it one leg and then we do the other leg for 45 seconds each. So we start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And your leg might come out or inside the mat depending on your height and where you're standing on the mat. It's okay. And you go at your own speed. You can choose to go as fast as you like or as slow as you want. And rest for 10 seconds. After your 10 seconds, we'll start on the other leg. So we start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And rest. While you're resting, I'll demo the next one. The next one is curtsy lunge. So feet slightly wider than hip width. You can have your hands on your hips. I like to clasp them together in front of my chest. I take one leg out, lunge, come back to center, and then with the other leg. So we start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And again, you determine the speed here at home. One more on each side, and then we are done. Taking a 10-second rest. Come into high plank please. Shoulders above the wrists. And then from here, bring the right knee into the chest. And then let the right knee touch the ground for 10 reps. Inhale down, exhale up. I'll keep count for you. 8 to go. Last one. Come to all fours. Stay here for your break. We go back to high plank. This time, bring the left knee into the chest and left knee to the ground or as close as possible. One more. Child's pose. Big toes touch, knees as wide as the mat. Come into down dog first. And then walking your feet all the way up to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. 2 rounds of sun salutations. On the inhale, hands go towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. We fold forward. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Step back, high plank. Knees down or not. High to low plank. Cobra or up dog. We meet in down dog. Left leg goes to the sky. Step it through between your hands. Step the right foot forward to meet the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up, hands go towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center as we fold all the way down. Halfway lift, fold forward. Step back, high plank. Go through your flow, your vinyasa. Knees down or not, high to low plank, cobra or up dog. We meet in down dog. Walking your feet all the way up to your hands again. And slowly coming up to stand. Once again, we do a high intensity. So coming into the middle of the mat, tick-tock lunges. Pick any leg. We start in 3, 2, 1. I'm going with the right leg first. You can choose to go with the left if you want. It doesn't really matter, as we're going to do the other leg as well. And rest. Start the other leg in 3, 2, 1. One more forward, one more back. Rest for 10 seconds. Come to the middle of the mat again. Preparing for a curtsy lunge. As we start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. At 10 seconds to go, not long. And rest. Very nice. The next one is the high plank where we drop the knee up and down. So coming into preparing for the high plank. From here, bring the right knee in, 10 reps. Back to high plank, all fours. Rest here for 10 seconds. And then we do it on the other side. So preparing to go back to high plank. Bring the left knee in. Let it touch the ground. Two more. Child's pose. Taking a break. We meet in down dog. On the inhale, right leg lifts. On the exhale, step it through between your hands. And we step the left foot forward to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fall forward. Hands to heart center. Sit in your chair pose. And then we hook the left elbow to the right knee. Keep your gaze down on the floor. Lift the left heel towards the left glute. Stay here for 3, 2, 1. And then with control, take the left foot back. Step it towards the back of the mat. Take your gaze to the right hand side as we come into revolve twist. From revolve twist, we windmill our arms as we come into warrior two. Back foot comes at 90 degrees. Right knee above the right ankle. Hands in opposite directions. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior as if you're painting the ceiling. Again, windmilling your arms until you come down into runner's lunge. Right foot steps forward to back to meet the left. Go through your flow. High to low plank, cobra or up dog. We meet in down dog. On the inhale, left leg lifts. On the exhale, step it through between your hands. Runner's lunge. Right foot steps forward to meet the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Hands to heart center. Knees together, sit in your chair. Hook the right elbow on the left knee. Look down onto the ground. Pick up the right heel towards the right glute. Stay here for 3, 2, 1. And then take the right leg, step it back, coming into twist. Gaze to the left hand side. Windmill your arms as you come into warrior 2. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Once again, bring the hands down to frame the left foot. Step back, high plank. Go through your flow or straight to down dog. Knees down or not. High to low plank. Cobra or up dog. We'll meet in down dog. Coming to all fours first. Cross the ankles. Pushing your glutes towards the mat. And then extending the legs towards the front. Bring the feet at hip width. Bend your knees. Place your hands just under your knees on the shin. Spine straight. But at an kind of like a 10-degree angle maybe. And then from here, dropping the upper back by 30 degrees or so, coming back to center. I'll keep count. And the feet might want to come off the mat. Can you keep your feet grounded? And if you don't need the hands, you can let the hands go. Palms face the ceiling. Shoulders relaxed. One more. Very nice. Bring your knees close to your chest. Give yourself a big hug. The next one we'll do is full boat to half boat. And just 5 reps, not that many. And we see how we go. Bring the knees together, feet together, knees are bent. The first step is to lift the feet off the mat, calves parallel to the floor. Option, you can stay here supporting your back of your knee, or you can let the hands go out, shoulders relax. Option to stay here or do 5 reps with me. Half boat, full boat. Maybe 1 extra. Return the feet to the mat and give yourself a hug. We'll now transition to the yin part of our practice, some relaxation towards the end. So we come into all fours first. And wiggling our right knee behind our right wrist, preparing for pigeon pose. Toes on the left foot untuck. Option to stay upright or lower down by making cushion for your forehead with two fists, or you can place your forehead on the mat. Slowly coming back up, back to center, as we come back into all fours. And then wiggling the left knee behind the left wrist, extending the untucked toes on the back leg. Once again, you have an option to stay upright, or you can come all the way down. And this side might be different to the other side. Slowly coming back to center as we extend both legs, come to lie down onto the mat. We come down with our knees bent and then crossing the left knee over the right. Hands can come out in a T, and then shifting your hips slightly towards the left hand side, dropping both knees to the right hand side. Coming back to center as we uncross the knees, bring the hips back to center. Right knee over the left this time. Shift the hips towards the left hand side as we drop both knees. Shift the hip to the right hand side as we drop both knees towards the left hand side. My apologies. Coming back to center, uncross the legs, hands come by your side as the palms face the ceiling. Feet find the corners of the mat. Shavasana. I will wake you up when it's time. Making gentle movements with your fingers and your toes. As you feel awareness, return to your consciousness. Rolling over to your favorite side. With your eyes closed, coming up into a seat as the hands come to heart center in a prayer position. One big inhale, one big exhale. My quote for you today is by Swami Sivananda, and he said, Ahimsa is not mere negative non-injury. It is positive cosmic love. It is a development of a mental attitude in which hatred is replaced by love. Ahimsa is true sacrifice. Ahimsa is forgiveness. Ahimsa is power. Ahimsa is true strength. Bring the thumbs to the third eye center, to our lips, and to our heart. From my heart to yours, Namaste. I'll see you soon. Thank you for joining.